Welcome back to my channel. So today's review slash tutorial is going to be on the Huda Beauty Obsessions Smokey palette, and this one unfortunately came broken. Ooh, I moved it too much, and as you can see, womp womp womp. So yeah. So this is the last look that I am creating, because she came out with 4. And yes, my hands are dirty because of this little palette right here. And I just finished filming and stuff, and I didn't feel like having to leave, go wash my hands, whatever. I'm gonna go wash my hands, wash my face, go to bed. But yeah. So anyway, enough of that yada yada. If you would like to learn how to achieve this smoky eye sexy look, guys, keep on watching. Let the cameras roll! The first color that I'm going to use is this matte white, and that's actually going to be my highlighter color. That first eye, because today I didn't really go anywhere, that first eye has been done 4 hours. So I've been parading around my apartment with one eye done. And then the next color, so I'm going to see if I can lift it up and show you the color. If not, which I am going to have to, let me see. I really don't want to do a voiceover. So I am going to use this color right here. That's a matte, like a taupe color, and that's going to go right underneath the highlighter color. Oh my god, I got some of the silver managed to go onto this color pan. Alright, so right underneath that, I am going to go with this next color, which is also matte. It's this one right here. And that one is like, let me actually swatch it because I can't figure out the color. It's like a brown, like a muted brown. Let me see. Oh, my hands are like so dry. So dry, I'm embarrassed to do a swatch. So this is the color. What color do you think that looks like? It's a brown. It's a, but it's, and because there's another brown there, but that's more, it's more like a dark pinkish, dark purplish brown. Yeah. It's like a purplish brown. It's very, very, very pretty. You don't really find a brown like this in regular palettes, actually. Alright, so the next color that I'm going to go in and use, look at my hands, because the colors are all over the place, is actually that silver glitter color. So that's the one that actually, that's one of the ones that came destroyed in this palette. It was the black and the silver. As you can see, I'm trying my best. I'm going to see if when I edit the video, if I can actually do a picture overlay. So I'm going to wet it with my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set spray to get that foiling effect. And because I found that with the color dry, loose. Okay, so I'm applying it like so. I guess because it's so wet I can spread it, because sometimes when it's not that wet and it doesn't have a lot of color, I have to pat it on so that it doesn't chunk up on my eyelid, so I'm able to spread it. So I'm just spreading it across my eyelid. And I'm going to pick up a little bit more. And then I'm only going to do like 3/4 of the eye and towards the outer corner. I'm going to shape it into like a V shape. Because the next color right next to it is going to be a black. It's just a base, it's just a matte black. I'm not even going to bother showing it, because that's one though. So these were the two colors that, oof, I'm letting it dry, that came broken, that came crumbled. It was the black and the silver. No need for me to pick it up when it's crumbled and I'm struggling to keep the palette intact. So while this dries, okay, so here we are. So I'm going to start off on the outer corner, and for this look I'm going to bring it all the way in. Okay, so now that I have this big old mess on my face, I am going to get a makeup wipey and clean up all this fallout, sharpen the edges. I mean, look at all of that fallout. put on my, oh, damn it. I got some on my lip. And all of that. And I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like this look today. So this is the fourth, this is the, yeah, well, this is the last palette of the whole Huda Beauty Obsessions collection. I've done all three and I will leave the links down below. Unfortunately, like I mentioned during the video, my palette came crumbled. You know, it comes like this, so it's a cardboard packaging with a metallic closure. Always love a palette with a mirror. And these are the colors. I'm not even gonna bother swatching because the black is like literally on each of the colors, some of the silver, so this is it. And anyway, I hate swatching. But yeah, so the colors that I used, like I've mentioned before about the other three palettes, they were great. They're smooth, they're soft. I didn't find them hard to blend at all. I mean, you don't have to fight with them to get great color payoff. As you can see, I would take my brush, apply it, and that was it. Blending wasn't hard either. Now, out of this palette, also, this palette did not have a highlighter color. Like the electric palette didn't have a highlighter or a transition, but this one only was missing a highlighter color, which is fine, you know. But the only thing is, that's another thing, my only complaint was my face was a mess with the black and the silver. So I'm not going to blame it on the palette. I'm going to attribute it to the fact that it was like a loose eyeshadow, so it was just all over the place. That's what I'm going to blame it on. Great palette, great palette. So if you're looking to add this to your collection, or if you want a smoky eye palette at a reasonable price, $27 at Sephora, and you don't reach out for makeup and you just don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, this is a wonderful addition. However, because it already came broken, because I own so much makeup and it's just not a wow palette, I am going to return it and get my money back. And it's a shame because I think out of all four palettes, even though this is not a wow me palette, I actually enjoyed it. I don't know, I feel like out of all the palettes, like this is just the sexiest on me. Also, the lipstick that I'm wearing is from Sephora. I love this lipstick. This is from their the color is number 20. This is like their Stay Matte or All Day color. I don't know, I'll leave it. As you can see, it's broken. And no need to swatch if you can see it on my lip. Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. My blush goes, this is from the e.l.f. blush palette, the dark. And I use this nice pink right here. And for highlighter, I just love the highlighters from LA Girl. And this one is in 120 watt. I really do. I love this highlighter. And there's another one They're just extremely pigmented in their drugstore. So they're really cheap. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, this tutorial as well. And let me see today. I guess I can let it out. I washed my hair today finally. Trying to let it grow. Ooh, it smells so good. That's what clean smells like. Look at the black. I mean, the black was very, very, very pigmented, and because it was loose, I'm going to assume it's because it was loose. It was just all over the place in my face, and I had to be really careful when I was applying it so that it just didn't make a big old mess. Highly disappointed, but hey, shit happens, you know, in transit. What can you say? So until next time, I am going to do a video. I actually want to do a video with all of the 4 palettes and dupes, because they're great palettes. I just feel like $27 are really small, and you can get other palettes that are half the same, because they're not wow me palettes. Although they are great. And I also want to do I'm going to do another Huda Beauty video. This time it's going to be using the foundation, the primer, the Huda Beauty, her new, the eyeshadow palette. I mean, it's not new anymore, but her newest one. And also I purchased her all 3 of the new highlighters. I've swatched one, and they are like the freaking biggity bomb. I absolutely loved it, and I have become lately a sucker for highlighters. So I can't wait. Probably maybe this weekend, since I'm going out. So I just can't wait. So don't forget to rate, don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, guys, don't forget to unleash the makeup whore inside of you. Ciao, guys.